What is up, you guys? FC Racer here, back yet again, and I'm joined once again with Chai Kitty. So we just got done with the fantastic race between Psyched and Black Parrot. We got another fantastic game here with Msushi going against Archie Gaming Marlin. So what are your thoughts on this one here? I know that Msushi has been really kind of grinding out any percent.
Yeah, I mean, so is Marlin. Both of them are just hot off of new PBs. I think it's fair to say that both of them are at the absolute top of their game right now. So I don't know. I mean, obviously there is a deficit in the PB. Marlin's PB is of course 27:14, whereas Sushi's is 27:39. But in a race setting, I mean, it's going to be totally different. So I would definitely like, I could see this go either way. It's going to be an exciting one.
And I think both of these runners also, they go for 6B now. That's it.
Yeah,
that has been incorporated. So it's gonna be pretty exciting. And we're getting our file names in there. Wow, that took way too long for me to put that one out there. But they're getting ready to fire one off here.
Yeah, and this is a live race too, by the way, guys. So
yeah,
even more exciting.
Saw that Sushi, he's a little under weather today, so that also could play a factor. So that's why there's no webcam. So, you know, throw some hearts in chat for Sushi for him to get better soon. And we should get ready to have this one go. There we go. So another thing that I want to point out real quick before we get this one started too, and unfortunately I'm not going to have all the information, so if anybody in chat can come through, let me know. But both of these runners have qualified for this upcoming speedrun tournament in France, which I think is actually next week, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe it's the 26th. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's
actually, I don't know the date. It's next week though.
Yeah, it's pretty quickly approaching. But we have Msushi qualified for Portal. I don't know if it's Portal 1 or 2, I can't remember. But and then of course Marlin got in with Celeste. So, and with that being said too, TGH also qualified, so it's going to be those two going at it, which is a potential preview of what could happen here in season 3, depending on how things pan out. But it's gonna be very exciting. I don't have the extra information, unfortunately, and I'm like just really all my efforts into finding the YouTube trailer for it just come up with nothing. But
so you're taking a bit of a minor death there.
You don't want those, especially in City.
No, City is one of those chapters that Marlin is really good at too.
Yeah. I'm surprised at like how evolved City has become. Because I mean, before City was like, you know, I remember in season 1, I was just you know, walking the park. There's nothing really going on. You know, it gives the commentators time to kind of like break things down, and then it just kind of mutated and just came into this extremely technical debacle. Like, it's just like, oh, I mean, there's times where I'm definitely resetting more in City now than I have before. It's just like, wow.
Wow, looks like Marlin's gonna get a 59. That's crazy.
Nice, yeah, that's nuts. I think maybe two or three out of the 4 races he's done in the season have been under a minute. I will go to Aaron to you to get that stat though, because I know if anybody in chat's gonna have it, he's gonna have it. Yeah, casual 59 by Marlin. No,
hey, there's nothing casual about it.
Nonchalant 59 by Marlin. There we go.
Yeah, Marlin's like always in my stream, and I'm like on a good pace. He's like, "No, you're not." I'm like, "Oh."
Yeah, it's just like, wow, thanks.
I was like, man. I mean, he's just kidding though. He's not trying to be like me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've only gotten a sub 1 once, and I had to do some crazy stuff to get it.
I still have a ways to go. My current
yeah, it's hard.
My best is a 106 right now. So I think it's just figure out a couple screens and trying to find the best way to approach them. Now we're in the ult side here, and already seeing but from both runners here, just a little bit of shaky movement.
Yeah, Sushi. Oh, spoke too soon.
Yeah.
I was gonna say he's actually gaining some ground here, but unfortunately,
just a few deaths here.
That
and there.
death with battle in there, but not too costly. Oh, and Sushi dying again to the spikes.
No.
Yeah, I mean overall, I'm looking at the stat sheet. Marlin has been playing very consistently in the races, whereas it looks like his times have been a little bit more volatile. But I don't know. I still think for Sushi coming off of that big PB this week that he's at the top of his game, and I definitely wouldn't count him out. Oh my gosh, Sushi, what are you doing?
As you say that. No, I definitely wouldn't count him out either. I mean,
yeah,
he's got to shake. He's just got to shake, the rust off, get the little sleepers out of his eyes.
Yeah,
ready to go here. Now I want to take a moment here because Marlin's about to get into resort, and I just want everybody to just focus on this opening because I've been watching his opening to resort, and it's absolutely crazy. And he plays on controller, right?
Yeah.
If he's grounded ultras, look at that. I want that. That's what I want.
It's I don't know, it's not terribly hard to do that. I think it's a little uncomfortable on the hands to do. I'm not very good at it, but I recently started trying to do it that way. Because it's a little bit faster. It's I don't know, I timed it to versus what I would do otherwise. You can save almost a quarter second.
Yeah, I mean even looking at that comparing to my times, it's 5 seconds saved. 5 seconds faster than what I do. But I also feel like doing grounded ultras on keyboard is a little easier than it is on controller. I saw a video, or they're just kind of rolling their fingers, kind of drumming them across the keys. I'm I can't do that on a controller. If I was playing an arcade stick, I probably could.
Yeah,
so
I mean it's basically you just tap dash, and so you just hold down right the whole time, and you tap dash, and then when your dash is about to end, you quickly tap jump, and then you tap dash again. So the idea is you pretty much never leave the floor, but you do have to press jump.
Yeah, it's jump for a frame or something.
So it's just it's just the dashes are really long, and then you just jump really short and then dash immediately.
It's still nuts. Alright, so we got Marlin going into huge mess here. On a pretty solid time right now. Oh my gosh. I'm just looking at it. At least to me, again,
I don't know. I think. Well, we'll see.
We're going against what I'm used to
looks like he's doing fairly good. Sushi's had some hangups here. Yeah, Marlin's doing all right. Marlin actually recently got a sub 4 time for resort.
That's right.
Which is really crazy.
The second one, and there's a second sub 4, right?
Yeah, the second sub 4 anyone's ever gotten.
I wonder if he's going to try to go for it here in this race. I mean, I don't know
he's already lost too much time. Yeah.
Just got to bust out one of those crazy demos.
Yeah, I mean, there are some crazy demos, actually. They don't save too much time. Yeah, because he's already lost, almost 3 seconds to various things. It's so easy to lose small amounts of time in this game.
Oh, yeah. Even without a death.
Yeah, exactly. Even without a death, it's totally possible to lose 10 seconds.
The future chapter 3 is just all demos. I agree with that. Just have them go crazy.
Oh, sushi.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
It's gonna be alright.
Yeah, Marlin just not letting up at all. Still playing really solid here.
We got a demo coming up here. If there was a chance to get a little leeway for Sushi, this would be it. Oh.
No,
Marlin was just like,
not gonna miss it.
nah. Oh, okay, but he's gonna do
guys
that.
A few seconds there. Oh, going for the demo.
Going for the demo here.
Missing it.
Uh-oh.
Oh man, Marlin, what are you doing, dude?
Yeah, this is where you... Okay. Got it the third time. And again, that comes in...
At what cost?
Yeah, it's like... I respect the play of going for it once, but I'm like, in a race setting, if I miss something like that and I don't have to do it, I'm like...
Because the thing is, like, if you don't do it, you basically wait an extra, like, second and a half. So, like, I don't know. And it doesn't... It's not a demo that has a setup. You just, like... You just, like, do the reverse jump and then reverse hyper and then just press demo and hope it works. At least that's how I would do it.
That was a demo in this one too. Oh no.
Oh my gosh, Sushi, are you kidding me? Oh, and Marlin dying on the last room.
No, he didn't get over far
Sushi.
enough. Alright, he got it there. Oh, clipping the... Okay. Woo! Resort is out for blood today, y'all. Especially this last screen. We saw it happen on Sykes' race, and we see Marlin just having to be on his toes here. Oh
my gosh. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Whew. Jeez.
I thought he was gonna get clipped by Oshiro at the very end there. That happened to me last week. I was literally, Madeline was completely off screen, and Oshiro killed me at the very end of the level. Oh wait, what? Looks like he... Oh, I think he accidentally returned to the menu. Okay, Marlin going into Ridge. I know Marlin's gonna go for the blockless shenanigans. At least the first one. Yeah, Marlin definitely not happy with that Ridge or Resort. Definitely not up to his standards. Oh.
So we're looking at about a 30-second difference-ish between the two of them here. So
yeah, Marlin has a pretty commanding lead.
There's a lot of gaming left to do, and I mean we're seeing mishaps here early on. So there's still potential that, like, you know, that can happen for the rest of the run here. But also, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that Marlin has yet to get over a 28 in all of his races.
Yeah, that's correct. Looking at the stat sheet, or over a 27, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
I worded that.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah, Marlin's been playing really good this season. Marlin's really good. Oh, Sushi dying to Archie. Oh my gosh, he backs up without doing Archie. That is shameful.
Archie is displeased.
Sushi, you disappointed me. I know Sushi loves Archie.
Oh, Marlin missing the blockless attempt here. Opting to go for the backup.
That's fair. Going for the Worgen Florgen. Oh!
Missing it again.
What actually happened there? I think my stream cut out.
Yeah, my stream cut out too. All I saw was he went for something and then a death.
Maybe he accidentally dashed. He like grabbed the wall and then accidentally dashed or something. Like somehow he ended up on that wall without a dash. Oh man, yeah, Marlin. I mean, he's still very much ahead, but definitely giving Sushi a bit of an opportunity to catch up here. Okay, Sushi coming up on the same rim. Let's see. I know Sushi's not a fan of the block list, so I would be really surprised if he went for it. Yeah, he's not going to try.
Going for the risky strat. All the while, Marlin here just having a lot of hang-ups in this cliff face.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Sushi.
Oh, no.
Sushi going for the OG strat in that room. I like it.
So Marlin's gonna clock in here at about a 10:53, very close to 10:53.
And that, yeah, 257 ridge. Yeah, that's. I mean, it'll be fine, given how Sushi's ridge is being, but I think actually it looks like Sushi's on track to get 3 minutes something ridge. Oh man.
Yeah, it's looking to be.
Yeah, so lots of mistakes from both runners, but overall it's still turning in Marlin's favor.
Yeah, maybe a 315 ridge for Sushi here.
Yeah, looks like a 311, I think.
Yeah.
310. Okay, I mean, hey, but we're coming up on Bubs Drop though. That can that can definitely, you know, shift the tide. I know Marlin has in the past races, he has missed it a couple times. See, that's crazy to me because we were just saying that all of his times are 27s in the races. And I remember one of the weeks he missed Bubs Drop twice.
That's actually really crazy.
Yeah. I mean,
I also thought that Marlin,
because his times are 27:26, 27:41, and 27:38. I mean, any of those with 2 Bubs Drop misses, 20 seconds faster is like insane.
Yeah.
Oh. Sushi says he's not feeling well. I don't know if he's going to be able to continue the race. That's definitely respectable though. Definitely.
Yeah, no.
If he can't do it, he shouldn't do it. He says he thinks yeah, he's really not feeling good. He says he thinks he might pass out. I don't think anything happened in particular. He mentioned before the races that he was feeling a bit sick. So
yeah. And it's just like it sounds like it's the contrast of like probably like, you know, his room is dark because he's probably not, you know, not feeling it, and then the bright monitor.
Yeah, it's really hard to play. Like, I mean, it seems kind of silly like playing video games when you're sick, but like speedrunning, it's like a whole different thing.
Oh yeah, no, I have.
It requires a lot of like attention and focus, and yeah, that's respectable. He's gonna. I think he's just gonna get some rest.
I was in that spot over the holidays, so I was like, oh my god, this time off, the stream is gonna be great. And I kid you not, I got sick on the way home from work on Christmas Eve. Like, I just started feeling horrible on my commute home, and it was just like that whole time. I think I forced myself to stream, but I wasn't going to speedrun anything, and yeah, it was just bad, like super bad. So yeah, I think it's safe to say that she's going to bow out on this one. So we'll have Marlin here.
Yeah, are we? I think we're still gonna watch Marlin finish.
That's a good question. I think I don't know if he's seen, you know, the chat in our room or not, so it'll be up to him. But it's gonna be taking on 5B.
Yeah, I know we kind of missed all the action there. It looked like he got a first try Bubs Drop.
Yeah,
so
timer doesn't look great out, so we're in the runnings here.
Taking on the gauntlet room right now. Oh,
okay.
That was
okay.
Bumped him over there. Okay. Oh.
What?
I actually saw that coming. Yeah, because Theo was so far to the right that when he did the ultra, he just got so much speed, and because he was farther, like when you do the ultra, you get a bunch of speed, and like given how far to the right he already started it. Far to the right. Oh my gosh. And the Msushi room giving him some trouble. There's a famous clip of Sushi, also from season 1.
Oh my gosh,
like
I remember
30 seconds to that room.
I do remember that one too.
He actually he posted another clip of himself struggling in that room recently, but it wasn't in a GSA race.
Just gonna let Theo take care of that. So yeah, those who's tuning in, it seems that Sushi's bowed out of this race due to just not feeling well. So I think it's just gonna give Marlin the win. He's continuing right now. So I think we're gonna see some 6B action, or maybe he'll be nice and just you know do a throwback, go to 6A. It'll be cool.
I don't think he will. I think he's gonna do 6B. Yeah, you know, everyone switching, all the good runners switching to do 6B has really worked in my favor because no one has challenged my 6A IL record. And so one day Marlin threatened to just like
just run 6A.
Just come over, just run 6A just so he can beat me. I'm like, no. Yeah. But I'm sticking with the tried and true 6A. I like 6A.
Yeah. I mean, like, when you think of the game itself, 6A is such an important chapter in the game. So it's like, it feels bad that it's now, like, out. Because of all the, you know, everything that, the culmination of everything that gets built up to it. Like, for example, I guess you could say, like, if someone just finished the game casually, like, and how they went through their 6A to see like a high-level speedrun of 6A is probably just like, whoa, this is crazy, you know, like mind-blowing.
Versus 6B is just like, you know, it's, I don't know, just like beating it is impressive.
Yeah.
I guess from a
still
viewer
good.
Perspective, I don't know. I think, but I don't know. I like 6A. I mean, to me, there's like in the previous race, you know, we saw Psyched just pull out like a perfect 6B pretty much.
Yeah, I wonder is that the
I mean, not
6B?
obviously like not perfect, but like, you know, for something you're gonna do in a run, like nothing you would complain about, right?
Yeah.
But like, it's altogether possible to get a really similar time in 6A. And I mean, from my perspective, at least, like as a runner, you know, there's when like, I don't see why I would switch to do 6B when like I'm routinely losing like 5 seconds in Ridge and Resort, like, or like, you know, 5 seconds in Ridge, 5 seconds in Resort, like 5 in Temple, like, you know, like. You know, I feel like I'd rather like fix that than switch to learn an entirely new chapter.
That's kind of like what
you know, a few seconds.
That's what I did with when I was going for sub 35, because I demo was out and 5B was out, and I was like, I'm not going to do either of those things until I get to sub 35 because there's other chapters that I can improve on. So.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, there's always lots of things you can do to improve. Like even for me, I think one of the bigger ones right now is probably like City and Old Site. Like in terms of actually going faster, and then like for consistency, probably just Resort.
Yeah,
I think Resort's my least consistent at the moment.
In my current PB, it actually has an IL PB of Resort with 449, I think is what I got, which was also the first time I got sub 5. Like that I watched it again. I'm like, this is actually pretty nuts for me. So I was like, yeah, whew, I gotta go against it. Like I don't even count it. Like I'm just like, you know what? I have to have a stellar in game for me to beat these times because it's just you know, my early game was really on point. So
I think it's kind of like it's nice to have a few like chapters that you know you're really solid in. Like as a runner, just to be like, okay, like I know these chapters I'm really good at, and then I just have to, you know, play good at these other ones, and then, you know, play good at the ones that I know I'm good at. Because it's really hard to get really good at everything.
Yeah.
Because when you like if you spend like a week practicing, like, you know, Ridge for example, like a week later you'll find that like you've gotten worse at like Resort.
Yeah.
So it's like it's hard to like balance it. I mean, over time, like. I mean, like that's kind of like more in the short term, but like even in the long term, it's pretty hard to like you can get better at everything, but it's really hard to like actually balance all of it at the same time.
Yeah, that is a good example because like I know for myself, I've had like just through the progression of my own personal best times, it's like okay, I had a really great early game. I had a really solid in game, or like near impossible to match in game, or it's the middle. It's always like rotating around. So it's like, I think even before the previous PB that I had, I think I got gold ILs in Old Sight and in Reflection. So it's
Oh,
like,
wow.
okay, well, I
Yeah.
had that, and then now it's like I have, yeah, and now it's like resort and I can't remember what other chapter it was, but
Yeah.
always
Yeah.
just constantly changing.
I don't know. For me, it's usually the late game that I'm better at. That's what I practice the most.
Yeah, I need to practice more stuff.
Summit's fun.
It can be. It's just that I don't like doing ILs for it because I'm just like, oh, I died on this stupid part or I died on that part.
Yeah.
I know, like, I guess that it's the same thing. I feel that it's Summit is like a culmination of just my 80%. Like, you know, certain sections are really good at times and certain sections are just really bad. If I can get a solid like 1500 and 2000, then I should be fine.
Ooh.
Well,
not quite getting the boost off of the bumper on the right there. He had to adjust. Then he ended up bouncing off the top of that third bumper on the left to the laser. Yeah, this screen is pretty unforgiving because like that first bumper, like yeah, that right there where he got the boost off of the one on the right. Because like you have to hit it on the right, like pretty like square in the center. But then like when you actually collide with it, you have to be holding left. So it's like you have to move right into it so that you touch it, but then you have to like be moving left when that actually happens. It's like it's pretty hard to do that one. Yeah, so that's what he messed up the first time, but he got it on the second try. Here he's gonna go for that. I don't know how that trick works that he just did. Like it looks like he does like a he like jumps off the block right before it disappears to like get that boost. Like that's pretty neat. All right, well, looks like Marlin is heading into Summit. It is a corner boost. Yeah. It seems like, I mean, I don't know. I haven't tried to do it myself, but off the disappearing block, yeah. It seems like it'd be hard to time that properly. Right, so Marlin just finishing 0 meters there. Good Summit so far.
Also, folks, as we, you know, the Celeste portion of Speedrun's channel is slowly coming to an end for today, but fret not, because there's a lot of people streaming the game right now as well. If you want to migrate on over to some other channels, let me see.
Yes.
It's like Oddbot is actually streaming right now. There's actually a lot more people are up and coming. I mean, like, I can give you like a whole list of people that are like just coming out of the woodworks here. Like Oddbot, Coral Reef, Brooklyn 95, and then also, let me see who else here. Oh, there's actually.
Well, personally, I would recommend. There's actually a 202 Berries speedrun going on today, so I know that is always a.
Oh, is that a self
big hype?
Is that a self promotion, chat? Are you self promoting right now?
Oh no, it's not. It's not a self promotion.
Oh, well, do tell. Who?
I thought you didn't see him on the live Evans fight.
You're right.
I think he started already. Yeah, 202 Berries speedrun.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna be tuning into that.
It's like an hour in. Yeah, me too.
I also just saw on Steam that Tej is playing another game that I speedrun, which I told him about. So I'm curious, is he gonna try to learn that too? That'd actually be kind of tight because that game is pretty awesome. It's called Kuso. It's a cool like short platformer.
Yeah, that game looks fun.
Great soundtrack, and the controls are really what sells it to me. Like, it's just really solid. Like, as soon as I stop pressing the button, my little dude's not moving. So, but it's really good. And one of the categories is really short. It's like less than 10 minutes. And I found out that Black Bear actually has the current world record, which I was like, okay, that's tight, because I was a former world record holder for that one too. So,
all right, Marlin is doing very good in Summit so far.
Yeah, it's looking really clean.
So he's definitely getting that sub 3 that we were talking about here. Touching the battle there with 258. Really good summit pace.
Actually, for the 2-2 berry run, as you put it, this is still only 2 people? It's just you and TJ that have successfully pulled that off, right?
Sushi did an attempt. I'm very confident Evan is gonna finish today, so he'll get on there. Yeah, he's been practicing a lot. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be able to do it. Oh, Marlin having a bit of a scare there.
Yeah, he's fine to do it, right?
That would have been a nasty place to die.
When is Versus League? I think it's coming up right after this match, so you don't want to go anywhere. But also take in the. You know, I feel like this Celeste is there's heavily Mario inspired. I feel like, but take in.
Yeah, I would say so.
Also, if you have, Matt Thorson, they made levels for both Mario Maker 1 and Mario Maker 2. So
yeah, Matt's levels are really good.
Yeah, they're really hard. I think I finished one of them.
I finished a couple of them. There was one of them that like I was just playing it. I don't know. This was like a long time ago, but I remember I couldn't figure out how to actually do it. Like you had to find I think it was like 5 different keys or something. And I could only find 4 of them. And so like when I was looking for the 5th one, like I just found like a skip where you just like skip the entire level. And I was like, wait, like I didn't even need it. I didn't even need it.
Strats. That's one of the best things. That's one thing.
Yeah, because like I saw like the speedrun record, like even like the fastest, like I don't know if there was a faster setup or something, because like I went back and I tried to like play the level again with that strat, and like I couldn't even get close to the world record. So there was probably like a faster setup.
It's like my friend created a level. He created this level that was based off of like the Sega CD game called Night Trap, and he was just like trying to go around this house, right? And so I ended up finding a way to just cheese it because the Super Mario Brothers 3, Mario in that game is very slippery. So I found out that like I could just do like a running start and then crouch and this mash on jump. And I was able to get underneath this platform area and just beat the level. Like he was like, "Oh yeah, the world record at the time I think was like 1 minute and 30 seconds or something like that." And then I just finished it in 13 seconds. I have a clip of it because I was like, "Let me try this," and I was so hyped I just started screaming and like laughing. And the worst part was
that's what's cool about Mario Maker because there's so many levels like you can actually like get world records and things.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I mean it's. I remember I played it for a little bit. I was able to get some records on levels. I don't know. I personally don't think I was ever any good at Mario Maker, but it's fun.
It's fun for what it is.
I can't do any of the Kaizo stuff, I mean I haven't really tried, to be fair.
Oh yeah, I don't like doing that stuff.
I just look at it and I just get anxiety.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm about to be here for like way too long.
Yeah.
But it's like you can still, but see the thing is you can still make like difficult levels without those particular mechanics. But I know that that's like the appeal. Everybody's just like, I want to see that. I want to see those like impossible runs. So.
Well, yeah. I mean, in terms of like content creation, for sure.
Yeah, a lot of content. Oh, but to go back to that, my friend that did that, he actually remade the level. He revamped the level so that you couldn't do that. I still found a way to cheese it. And I was like, well, I think he didn't take that one down. It wasn't really a cheese, you just needed to do a shell jump to get back. And yeah, so I was like, yeah. And the worst part was he deleted the previous video level. I was like, why'd you delete it? Let me have my world record. I mean, I had the clip, so.
Oh yeah, because I think when you update your level, it overwrites the old one.
Yeah.
That's probably why. Alright, well Marlin is on the final climb here.
Yeah, actually Aaron was pointing out that if this was Marlin versus Psych today, could have had a...
That would be really close actually. Yeah, because it looks like he is going to get really close to 2912.
I mean, it's hard to say.
Oh my gosh, I think he's actually going to get exactly 2912. We'll see.
see. If he can get to flag 1 and
no, he's gonna get like 29.09 if he plays the rest good.
yeah.
That's really good. With an 8:02 summit, that's really good.
Yeah, that's really good.
Nicely done from Marlin. Just some hangups in the earlier chapters, but overall, I think he played the rest pretty clean. I didn't actually see what his 6B time was.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Maybe he'll show us at the end.
Maybe we'll see. But
it was mostly Resort and Ridge that gave those runners trouble.
So unfortunately, we don't have time for interviews. Unfortunately, we're gonna move things along here. But I'm gonna get that shot of the journal here, hopefully from Marlin, and then we'll be wrapping this one up. And I believe Mario Maker is next, so don't go anywhere. And Chai, thank you for stopping into the commentary chair. I had a great time today.
Yeah, thanks. It was fun
to sing some more. And yeah, we'll go ahead and wrap this one up. And I'll see you guys over in Ed's Fights stream. So
yeah.
See you then.